Hi, good morning. My name is Casey M. Gordon from Casey Gordon Financial Planning. And this morning, I'm excited to share with you about, again, consistent habits. So I was sharing with a client a couple weeks ago, and she did not realize that she'd been doing so many of the things that she needed to do until she watched a Netflix episode called Get Smart with Money. And I highly, highly encourage you to watch this episode. As a professional, I actually got emotional watching the start of it because I know that sometimes we make finances to be such a complicated situation and we have so many fears and shame around talking about our money because frankly we're never really taught to talk about our money. But this episode or this I guess this documentary really got into it. It shared about four different characters or sets of characters as they navigated their path with money. And each of them were at different points in their journey. So it helped to address where you might be on the spectrum. So again, I highly encourage you to watch it. So this morning, I'm going to share with you how consistently doing something really makes a difference without you even realizing it. A couple days ago, I was exercising and I was doing some yoga. It was raining, as you know, if you're in the Northeast, it's been very, very rainy. So I was exercising and I chose to do some indoor yoga. And I hadn't done it in a while. And if you know, yoga is really about strength training. And as I was doing it, I realized that I was actually able to do it. Now, I haven't done yoga or those types of poses in a very long time, but what I have done is walking. One of the things I set out last year, last year May, was to walk. I gave myself permission and held myself accountable that I would do at least 30 minutes of walking almost daily. And so I set out to do that, and I have accomplished that. Not a very hard goal, and it probably doesn't challenge me as much as I could do weight training and strength training and all those things. But my goal was simply to show up for myself 30 minutes per day for the physical benefits, but also for the mental health benefits. And as a result of doing that, and when I checked my leg or my thighs to see really how strong I'd gotten, I was really, really, really surprised by the improvements that I have seen and the strength that I have gained simply by doing that one thing. Now, how do you apply that to your finances? Simply by doing the one thing, paying attention to where your money is going, right? That's a huge part of being able to accomplish your goals. Now, as a professional, I use certain software, and I'm going to share with you two scenarios actually that I find very interesting as we're talking about finances. And now, most people have never seen their finances in a picture like this. And I like this software because, again, it is able to summarize some of the things that you might think you have going on in your head. You're not really sure how it all fits together, but this software allows me to do this. And I'm not sharing any client sensitive data. This is a millennials, a sample portfolio or sample overall balance sheet. So as you can see, they have an 89% probability of success. That means that in order to reach the goals that they have, there's an 89% chance that they'll be able to get that. Can it be higher? Sure. There are things that they can do because they also have a longer cycle where they can make differences that will ultimately get them to a higher chance of probability of success. So as you see it, their summary is a net worth of about $4,000. That's not a lot of net worth when you look at it on the very surface, right? And then their effective tax rate at 13.4%. But I'm going to focus on the balance sheet and kind of highlight some of the things that go into this $4,000 net worth number. They have $25,000 in the bank. That net worth does not say that, right? When you think about it, net worth is equal to your assets. So all the things on the top of this page, so they have $25,000 in the bank and $161,000 in investments, minus your liabilities. And their liabilities are they have credit card debt of 12,500, student loan debt, which I see a lot of millennials with, of 155,000, and other debt. of $14,500. So it shows their overall net worth of $4,000. Now, this person has money in case they have emergencies, but their net worth does not necessarily show that. So there are things that they can really do in order to be able to accomplish their goals and to improve their chance of success in their retirement or what they're planning for their goals are. I'm also going to show you another one that for someone who's closer to retirement and what that looks like. So this person now has an 80% probability of success for retirement. Remember, this one is pre-retiree, so they're likely older, closer to retirement and starting to think of retirement. Their net worth is $1.27 million, and their tax rate, they're in a higher tax bracket, is 18.5%. Now, if you want me to break down what these mean further, I'm happy to do so. Just please let me know. So they have, this is what they own: bank, $10,000, invested assets, $840,000, real estate assets, so they might own a home of $550,000. Their credit card debt is $10,000 and mortgages of $125,000. So they have a net worth of $1.265 million. Now, again, this person is farther along and closer to retirement, so they have more assets saved and invested. In order to get from the millennial stage that we showed you, where the overall net worth was $4,000, to now the pre-retiree of $1.27 million, it's the choices in between that we make, and it's the consistent choices that we make over time. Again, there are lots of things on this summary page that I can show you, but I really want to focus on the balance sheet today. They're able to make choices, right? And I know I keep emphasizing this in the videos that I do. It's the choices between where we are now and where we want to get to that will ultimately get us to our goals. So if you have questions, if you're in either the millennial or in the pre-retiree phase and you're earning quite a bit, and again, I encourage you to watch Get Smart with Money, because it will really get you to starting to think about where you are financially and how to get to where you want to go. But if you're in any of those phases and you're wondering, okay, I'm making plenty of money, I'm not exactly sure where it's going, or I'm starting to save money, how can I do this thing better? I'm here to help you. And again, I love to educate, and I love to show you and break it down in a simple way for you to easily understand and to start making better decisions. So like I shared with you, my decision was simply to walk 30 minutes a day for the health benefits of both physically and mentally. But what that has done for me is it has overall strengthened who I am. It's made me more resilient to other things as well. So this is what doing the little thing and the consistent thing over time in your finances will do for you. So again, my name is Casey Gordon of Casey Gordon Financial Planning, and I'll talk to you soon in the next video. Bye.